in here. This is an impromptu live because I don't feel very good. And I'm going to make some soup. And I thought I would have you guys along to join me. That is a little bright, isn't it? Let's switch. Okay. That might be a little bit better lighting because that... Hey, welcome in, Spongy Goldie. How are you doing? If I were you, I would have went back to Starbucks. I watched the video last night, and yeah, when you spend that much on a latte or something, they need to make sure it's good, right? So it is cold, and I have a little bit of a cold, a little sinus infection, so I'm going to make some feel-good soup. What are you up to today, Spongy? It's probably too cold to do anything there, isn't it? Did y'all get a lot of that winter stuff, or did it miss you? I know a lot of people were saying they were getting ready for the winter stuff, and then it missed them. I'd be glad. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, Karen, how are you doing? Welcome in, guys. Right now I just washed some celery. I'm chopping some celery. I have some water boiling, and I've got a little bit of this tri-colored quinoa for extra protein, and I have some yellow split peas. I use 2 cups, and so that is all that's in this Instapot right now. And another flavor that's really good with this soup is a smoked paprika, and it just has a smoky flavor, and it just makes you feel good. I like smoked paprika, I really do. So what I'm going to do is just chop all these veggies, just some celery, carrot, onion, and I forgot to get the potatoes out. Get the potato ready. I knew I'd forget something. That gave me an excuse to talk to you guys longer. Hey, Penny, welcome in. I am just, guys, don't laugh, but my allergies and my sinuses are bugging me, and I feel like I could sleep. And so I think I'm going to make this really feel-good soup, and then just, it'll be ready later, and I could have it with some sourdough bread. Hey, local reviewer, welcome in. So tell me, guys, what are you guys doing? Is anybody making up soups for this nasty weather? I tell you, it is not fun. So I am boiling some water over here on the stove, and I'll add that to the Instapot because I have the green split pea soaking. This is ready. I'm just going to go ahead and pour that in. And since that's a little warm, I'm going to scoot it over here and just set it on the stove top. That way it won't, I don't know about these counters. I don't know if you can put hot stuff on it, and I don't want to take the chance of ruining them. So, oh, yes, you are still making that cheese. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have not made cheese before. It's on my list to do's. Yeah, my mini list to do's. But I have never made cheese before. And I can't, of course, I can't eat the store-bought cheeses and stuff. And I just learned that even the plant-based cheeses, they're putting garbage in, and I don't want it. Hey, Traveling Whitcombs, welcome in. So anyway, I'm just going to chop up this celery. I love celery. Celery is so healing and feeling good. I'm sorry, I am stopped up. I have been doing the neti pot, and it really helps. I got a bunch of yellow onions the other day. I will cut those very last because y'all don't want to see me cry online. So I'm just kind of in my pajamas today. I just threw a hoodie on because I am cold. I know a lot of people don't quite understand if you're young. When you get older, I've always been cold natured anyway, but the cold really hurts me. And it is really cold here. I don't know what the temp is right at this moment, but when I got up this morning, it was 6, then it dropped to 5, then it went back up to 6. So it's cold. Even the dog didn't want to be out very long. The dog ran out, and the cats got their sweaters on. Everybody is hunkered. Even my cat that doesn't like to be under the covers, she pushed up under the covers and got up under there, even with her sweater on. But we keep our house pretty cold to begin with. And the concrete floors here really make it very cold, I'll be honest. But I absolutely would not trade them for any other kind of floor, and I really like them. No, the horrible weather with it, you know, it's been extreme. It's been going up and down. Like last week, the day before the storm, it was in the 50s, almost 60s. There was days we had 70s before that, I think the week before that. And then it would drop down into the 30s. That is not good for people. When you get older, when I was young, I never understood. Why do older people get sick all the time? And now I am. Oh, journey along with Shannon. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, Shannon, I miss you so much. I was thinking about you because I was in MT Homestead's live stream this morning, and they were talking about shoot day and all that, and I didn't get to go to that, but you did. And I was like, I wished I would have got to go to that. And I couldn't remember why I couldn't go to that. Oh my gosh. Shannon is a very good friend. I absolutely love her. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. I need to call you. I kind of got this icky kind of cold sinus infection going on. So I'm just, ugh. I love you too. You are such a dear friend. I love your precious new fur baby. Oh my goodness. Oh my, so sweet. Yeah, it got cold here to this, well, the last Shannon, and we just, I don't do good in the cold because I'm old. The older you get, the worse the weather is on you. Okay, so I'm just scooping the celery into this little bowl right here, and I'm just still chopping celery. So I went out there yesterday to take care of the chickens, and I couldn't get their door open. It didn't like ice shut, but it just stuck from the cold. And when I was walking out there, I sank to the top of my boots. And from what they were saying on the news, 8 to 9 inches here. And I believe it. And so when you walk out into the middle where it's just, where there's no drifts and stuff, that's what it looks like. But if I can brave it to go get a measuring thing and get out there and just measure it. But thank God we didn't get the ice. I feel so bad for the people that got the ice, because the ice is worse. The ice just really is just, I don't recommend anybody getting out in the ice, because years ago they were warning about this storm coming in, and that was back way before I married Tom. I was a single mom. I was putting myself through nursing school, and I really didn't want to go to school, but I had human anatomy that semester, and it was They had human cadavers, so you could not miss. If you missed one day, they made you audit the class and retake it. Well, that class alone was over $500, plus your books were $600 and $700 and more. It was way over $1,000, and I was paying out of pocket because you didn't do grants on one class, and they always said when you take a medical school level course to take it by itself, because you have lab, then you had the class. And so I sauntered on to the school unwillingly, but determined to get that degree. And they called school due to inclement weather after I'd already got there. And I was driving home. I'd already been hit 5 months before that. Hey, Michael Adventures, welcome in. And so I talked to the doctor, because after class I was supposed to go to therapy, and he said, if you can come now, come. So I was driving at Oklahoma City. I left OSU. I went to the doctor's appointment for the car accident prior, and I got clipped on the I-240, smashed, drug a quarter of a mile in a multi-car pileup. That was it. So that was all she wrote. I didn't get my degree. I had 5 classes left, but you know, God had bigger plans. So anyway, I'm just making some soup now and talking to you guys, because you know how YouTube is, Shannon. You remember all this stuff I was going through with YouTube, how when I had my 4,000 watch hours and subscribers and what they did to me. Yeah, I still am not monetized after all these years. Yeah. So I've decided to push it hard since they're doing so many commercials. And, you know, we've been restoring this farm out of pocket. And I really want to get it done. So, hey, Okies Eden, welcome in. Hey, Jason, Journey Along with Shannon is a really good friend of mine. She is the sweetest girl. You need to check her channel out and meet her. She's just amazing. Hey, Carol, welcome in. So since I'm working on watch hours, everybody keeps telling me post tons of shorts and just work hard on lives. And I thought, you know, I need to make some soup. And I was going to do it yesterday, but I kept joining everybody's lives and I didn't get it done. And Tom said, well, I know you want to help everybody, but don't you think you ought to help yourself too? I said, okay. So I was determined to do it today, like to go live and do some soup. So everybody meet everybody else, because everybody in here is amazing. I have made the bestest friends. So, oh, Jason. So I had you on this iPad. I had you on the other one. I ran 2 live streams, commented, got you on the TV. And so we'll start you on something else here in a little bit. I have a little echo that, you know, does that, but oh, soup sounds so good. So right now I had just heated up some water, boiled some water. In the Instapot, I have 2 cups of yellow split pea soup, some multicolored quinoa. That just gives you extra protein. When you're vegan, you need to have as many plant proteins as you can. Because, you know, for those of you that don't know, I cannot eat meats or dairies or any processed food anymore. The bioengineered stuff really, I just can't do it. I get really sick and I break out in a rash. So I'm allergic to whatever they're doing to the food. So I have to eat pretty clean and pretty whole food. So I am doing everything I can to get as much protein and nourishment as I can. Oh yeah, I asked him that earlier. I was wondering, because Jason, if you're not, then I don't watch the commercials. I will not watch commercials for people that are not monetized. But but I will if they're monetized. So that's what I need to know. Or if you are, so we can watch your commercials so that you can get the ads revenue. It's just a thought, you know, that way we can definitely help each other, because we know how hard it is, and YouTube's just been really wacky. Shannon can tell you. So we've been friends for a very long time. We met several years ago at the Crockers' first meetup in Pryor, and we just hit it off, become really good friends, and I absolutely adore her. And the friendships I have made on YouTube have been incredible. I'm not gonna lie, they've been just absolutely incredible. And a lot of them had got monetized pretty quick, and me, my watch hours were stuck the same exact number for 3 years. They didn't go up, didn't go down, nothing was being counted, none of that. It was really weird. Okay, let me show you what else I'm doing. So I buy a great big bag of the juicing carrots at Winco. Hey, Minty Cactus, welcome in. Everybody share links. Everybody get to know each other. Oh, and so since I'm feeling kind of pooey, I'm out of the peppermint tea. So I did a hibiscus and some gunpowder green tea. So the more you drink hot stuff, the better you'll feel. So I've been letting it steep in my little, you know, Valentine cup. And so I'm trying to get the fluids in me, and then my empty Homestead cup, I'm drinking a lot of ice water. So now I'm working on the carrots. Let me get my little carrot shaver. I'm going to have to just stick this down here. I got this little sink here. I'm going to move the celery over that I didn't chop up for this, because I think I have plenty of celery. So I'm just going to put the bucket right here. Don't laugh. But I'm going to just shave the carrot into the bucket, because that's my compost bucket. So everything goes back into the earth. Hey, Troy. I know. So I am working out getting there this year, because I'm supposed to help Mike and Terry again this year. And, you know, when they had it at Eufaula, I could stay at my sister's lake house. Texhoma is a lot further away. And so I want to go. I do have family in that area. I'm not real sure they would have accommodations for me to stay with them. So there's that. I have this farm. Asking somebody to come here and stay and work the farm so I could go is a lot. It is a lot. So I would have to find somebody to watch the farm for me, because the greenhouses and all that such, watering the animals, the chickens. So even if I could come just for one day, that's still a long trip, and then a long trip home. But Connie and I are talking, but you know, I've got an old car, and I am working on, we're not going to have the money to get a new car anytime soon, because, you know, our county assessor really socked it to us on this property tax. So, I mean, that's a big ouch. Oh my goodness. My cat just sneezed. She's probably got a cold too. And, you know, if they would make stuff here in America that wouldn't break, I'd have a diffuser right now. And I could diffuse this eucalyptus, and it would help me feel better. Another thing that's probably not making me feel very good, there's my phone, is we've been doing the fireplace, and that dries you out. Oh, Shannon, I love you, girl. I hope to see you soon. I need to catch up with you, so text me when may be a good time we can catch up. because I would love to do that. So if you could give me a text and let me know. Love you, sweet friend. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, that's a long trip for you. And it's a really long trip for like Bill from Alaska. Okay, Shannon, thank you. I will definitely get with you. I accidentally left my phone in the other room, so anyway, you know me, I'm silly. Um, we will definitely talk because I want to see if you're going to any of the meetups. Oh, Carol, you'll really love her. She is, like I said, we met at that meetup and we just hit it off. I've met so many amazing friends, and there's still so many more I want to meet. Hey, Shannon at S&R Bunch. It is so good to see you. Welcome in. I'm just chopping some food to make some soup. Hey, how are you doing, Jen? The hen house, how are you doing? Did I get that right or did I mess up? Because I've been known to mess up names. I hope I've got your name down pat. Oh my goodness. I swear getting old is not for the faint of heart. Because, you know, I used to wonder, why can my grandma not remember names? Why can't she remember dates? Why does she keep falling down? Now I'm there. Hey, Debbie, welcome in. I was like, wow, I'm there. I'm a grandma now. And I am a grandma. Oh, my goodness. Yes, I'm trying to. I am braving the cold floor in here, which I have some house shoes on and socks. I got a hoodie on, and I've actually got pajamas on, but I got a jacket around it, and I am just making some soup. Yeah, you'll like the hen house too. She's got some chickens, and she's in Texas. Everybody on here is so nice. So nice. Is it snowing up your way? Oh, wow. Yeah, it stopped, I think, Sunday. When did it stop? Sunday. It stopped here. So I think we got up to 9 inches this way. But you know, I'm only 5 foot. Granted, I am a short girl, but I stepped out there and just sank. And I was like really working hard to get to that chicken coop. And I was like, oh my gosh, I did not even go check on the geothermal. I didn't. I was too cold. Even the dog, we put the sweater on the dog and the dog took off running. Went to the bathroom, come running back in. Didn't even want to get out there. So, Michael, so I noticed yesterday a different time. Have you changed your times? Because sometimes I try to find your next premiere and it shows me all the ones. Because what I did was, I'm old and I don't see good. I didn't change the date. And so I clicked in waiting for your live or your premiere to start, and I was in the wrong one. I know. You can laugh at me. I get it. But I want to make sure I get to them. Oh man, Christy, that's an understatement. I don't know what it is now. But I can tell you it's like 60 something degrees in the house. And I got some kind of cold or something. It kind of hit me yesterday and I started getting raspy again. I thought this weather's doing it to me because it's hot, cold, hot, cold. So it is 2 o'clock my time. Okay. So yesterday was just a special one. I was just wondering, my husband and I were watching. We were snuggled in bed. We were like chilling. We sat in bed a good chunk of the day. We had coffee. I fixed him breakfast real quick. I had fixed him breakfast the day before, but I I have some left over so I could heat it up for him. So, oh, you're short. You're 4'10"? Oh, wow. You're an inch shorter than my youngest daughter, Debbie. My youngest daughter's 4'11". My oldest daughter's 5 foot. My son, I'm not sure. He's taller than us, but he kind of got a little bit of the short stuff from me. He wasn't tall like his dad. Sorry, that's loud, isn't it? But yeah, we were really lazy yesterday, and I think sometimes you just need to do that. But we did have the fire going, and I think it's drying my sinuses out because I think Saturday morning I woke up. Whoops, sorry guys. I dropped a shred on the floor. I woke up with a bloody nose, and I was like, Tom said it's too dry, you know, it's too dry in here. And I can tell by my skin's real dry, and I can tell I'm super dehydrated because if you pinch your skin up and it doesn't like go back real fast, that kind of shows how you're dehydrated. I learned all that when I took that EMT class, doing clinicals and all that stuff for nursing and pre-hospital trauma life support. I learned a bunch of that stuff, and it comes in handy. So I guess that education wasn't wasted. So I'm glad I didn't finish. I would have a hard time in the medical field because I disagree with 99% of it, honestly. But yeah, I just feel poopy today. I know, I need to do that. I've been sniffing the, that doesn't sound right. I've been sniffing the eucalyptus, and I'm drinking, which that, it kind of cooled off. Some green tea and some hibiscus tea, just for the extra boost. But I'll probably end up juicing some celery, carrots, oranges, apples, all that later, and make me, and some fresh parsley. If I can brave getting to the geothermal, I can cut some fresh parsley. I did cut some before the storm, but it's dry now. I don't want to put that in the dehumidifier. So I could add it to the soup. You know, I need to do that, Penny, because it's been a long time since I've had a fireplace. And so, you know, we really should do that because we do have, not only do I have the one right here, this one that you can hang and it could go into the fire. We actually have another one. Oh. So I could do that. That is a very good idea. I need to dig it out and get that ready to go. That is a brilliant idea because I have bought those diffusers, humidifiers, all that. They don't last. They just don't last. I think this might be enough carrots. Yeah, it would definitely work. I'm glad you suggested that. That is an amazing idea. Okay, so I've got, you can see that without me spilling it all over the place. Oop. I've got the celery and the carrots, and this is going to go into the pot. Now there's one thing I need to do is grab, hang on here, because you know me, I grabbed some potatoes when I went to the store on Wednesday of last week. And the Winco, I went to Natural Grocers. They were almost sold out. And I went to Winco. And let me skin these taters real quick. I'm just going to cut up some. I normally don't like to wear long sleeves when I'm cold. Oh, I need to do that. But I'm going to do what Penny suggested. When Tom gets home, I'm going to have him go find it and get it ready for me. Because he'll come in and clean the fireplace out. And then we'll get a fire. He'll get a fire going and he'll stand there because he's real cold natured too. This cold for the birds. I think I would love to be a snowbird if I didn't have the farm responsibilities. We could just go to our family in Florida and say we're staying for the winter. I bet they would love that. I'm just kidding. They actually live up. We have one family member in Pensacola and the other one in Panama City, so they're still getting some of the cold. And they've even got snow, which is insane because she's got tropical stuff there too. We flew there to stay one time. That was before I had chickens and everything. And there are no rocks, really. Oh, that sucks. But they do have good shells. I did get some shells and stuff. And I was looking for sea glass. I'm sure you've heard of the sea glass before. I wanted some sea glass. So I'm just going to cut the potatoes into these little bite sizes. Now, I don't want, what I do is when I make this big old pot, I was half debating whether to add a few of these Great Northern beans to add even more protein, but I don't know. I know when one of my best friends lived in the Outer Banks, they would beachcomb for sea glass, and she said if it didn't tumble enough, she'd throw it back in. And I said, well, I get it now, but I couldn't figure that out years ago when she first told me. And then I went beachcombing, and I was looking for sand dollars and, you know, and they have to be dead. So a lot of people will pick them up when they're alive and take them, which is so cruel. But sea glass is gorgeous. So they made me some earrings, and somehow in all these moves I've made, I've lost one of the earrings. I have the other one. They made the sea glass earrings, which is so pretty. All right, I think that's cooled off enough. I can move it over here now. It's easier than to, you know, stop turning around all the time. I'm not real sure. Should I put onion in this soup or leave it as is? Because right now it's got some tricolored quinoa for protein, some yellow split peas, 2 cups. And believe me, I know that don't sound good, but split peas are highly nutritious and they are so good, especially if you add some smoked paprika. It gives it a nice smoky flavor. Oh my gosh. Then I got celery and carrot in here, so maybe I don't need no onion. And then after I Instapot the soup, you're pro onion. I know I love onions, but I mean, I ate a bunch of onions yesterday. And I'm one of those that listen to my So my great grandmother passed away when I was little. So I did get to meet her. I still remember her. They had a 80-acre homestead. And so they lived off the land for almost everything, but I think they would go to the mercantile for flour and sugar, baking soda, those sorts of things. But everything else was produced on their farm. And so my grandparents are that way. And I'm going to tell you what, they survived the Great Depression. So they were kind of like what you would call hoarders. They saved glass. the tin things, because you could put those old tin Folgers coffee cans. They would put them in the garden. Just all kinds of things I learned from my mom, and my great grandmother used cotton balls. I'm still trying to figure that one out. So my mom asked me to do that this year. But I've heard that if you cut an onion in half and you put both onions on the bottom of your feet and put some socks on and go to bed, which, yeah, I've done it before, but not gone to bed. I've done it and just sat on the couch for a few hours, and Tom's looking at me like, what are you doing? I'm like, just watch TV, honey. But it does pull toxins out. And another lady that I know that's real holistic too, she would cut an onion and she would just lay it, and it's supposed to absorb all the toxins out. So I thought that was so cool. And all right, so you guys are pro onion. We're going to do it then. We are going to do it, y'all. Let's just do this. But I absolutely love onions. So what I'll do is, when the soup, nice pretty yellow onion, when the soup is completed, then what you do is you pull half of it out, or, you know, whatever you want, and you put it in the blender and blend it to thicken it up. And oh, that just makes the soup so rich and creamy. It's just amazing. I love that. And I absolutely love soup. I need to make a bunch of soup. I need to get that freeze dryer going. I have not got it set up since we moved in here. Yeah, of course, my great grandmother did some crazy stuff. You know, they had the, she would swallow Vicks. I don't recommend that. Ooh, I got onion on my shirt. Is this why I should wear an apron? One of the, my friends on YouTube made a beautiful apron for me. I need to learn to wear it. But I wanted to come in here now. I might cry. Maybe not. I'll stand back. Actually, I should have cut it over there and then come back over here. But all right, guys. There's some onion. It's going in. Yum. That's going to be highly nutritious. I'm still debating whether I want to add this to give it even a creamier texture. Even if I added, let me just add a little bit, which means I'll have to cook it a little longer, but it'll be well worth it. You know, give it an extra, there we go, maybe a fourth a cup of just the Great Northern beans. We'll just add some extra protein and some good flavor. Oh, another channel, bless ADHD. Yes. Oh, cool. That's awesome. So the Hoboken Coffee Roasters, I meant to, y'all, I went there the day before the storm to pick up the coffee grounds, because I get 10 5-gallon food grade buckets a week of coffee grounds. That's how busy this place is. Used to, the other coffee shops before, I would just get maybe 1 or 2 a week. I get 10. And I use it. And as I'm restoring the farm and re-adding the berries and stuff, I need that acidity for the blueberries, blackberries, strawberries. The blueberries need the highest acidity. They need that. So let me get this in here. I am going to kick this up a notch. I'm going to do something crazy here. I know I love smoked paprika in this. I'm going to add a lot more. I actually really like the flavor. And with the onion, oh my gosh, y'all. As just really give it some good, delicious smokiness and creaminess. It's going to be so warm and comforting. And this will be packed with lots of nutrients for me, so that's good. So I'm going to even do something else here. All right. Turmeric. I'm down to just a little bit in here. I need to order some more, but I am growing it. I'm going to do an entire scoop of this, which it's going to stain. No, let's just do 2. Let's just go all out, folks. Let's just go crazy with the turmeric. Okay, so with the turmeric, you have to use black pepper. Do not buy the already ground pepper. Do your own, because they put sticks and stuff into it and grind it up with the pepper. So you think you're getting pepper, but you're actually getting some sticks. Because peppercorns are very expensive. I'm going to put a lot in here because I put a lot of that turmeric. Oh, that is awesome. I'm so glad. I meant to record that, me getting those buckets to show you guys. And here you go. I go into town. So when I go into town, everybody sees me. They're like, oh, I want to buy some soap. Oh, what do you got growing? What, ketchup. And so I went into the coffee shop and I started visiting with all my friends. And yeah, I didn't get it filmed, is what I'm saying. Silly me. I need to show y'all next time I go. This is a Redmond salt. This is a mineral salt. Now, I know that there are some vegans that do not do salt. I'm sorry, your body does need salt. It does. You have to have salt. Here we go. I learned this trick from Derek Sarno, one of the vegan chefs that I follow. Incredible channel. I got some great tips from him. Not only do I wipe the cutting board when I'm done, I also put the towel underneath to keep it from sliding so you don't cut your fingers off. Oh, y'all, here we go. Look at that. Can you see that? Let me get where you can see it. Sorry, guys. I'm learning. It's with the iPad, so I'm sorry about that. But that soup, I'm going to mix it up with a nice wooden spoon here because I love wooden spoons. Oh, gosh. This smells incredible, too. This is going to be so nutritious and so warm and comforting. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Oh, it's saying I have new comments. There we go. I need to scroll because it stopped on me. There we go. Amy! Hey, sweetie. Yeah, those 5-gallon buckets of coffee grounds are good. Oh, really? Yeah, it does take a little bit more, but it's pretty natural. So, but if you use any other salt, I mean, your body does need salt. So this is ready to go into the Instapot. Hang on here, it's right here, guys. Let me find the lid. I grabbed the wrong lid. Hang on. What did I do with it? One thing I noticed when I don't feel very good, I lose my mind. There it is. It's right over there. I did get it out, but did forget to show it. Oh, and there was something else that I needed to add to it. Not the soup, but the Instapot. Oh, there it is. I'll show y'all. Sorry about that. It's this little doohickey. I don't know what it's called, but it's, if you don't, I learned it drained water all over my countertop and it went onto the floor and it was not good. It was sticky and messy. So learn from my mistakes. All right, next thing I need to do is plug the darn thing in. I tell you, some days I am such a dork. Okay, so recap on this soup. Hey, Barb, welcome in, Ben's Over Acres. Wonder Why is it doing this? Okay. Hang on here, guys. All right. I tapped something because it's acting up. So we're going to make that soup. Since I put the Great Northern beans in there, I'm going to do the soup for 30 minutes. We already did the hot water. Yes, and it works good, but if you forget to put it on, let me tell you, it's a mess. So anyway, recap on this healthy soup for me since I have this sinus infection. And I actually feel like I could just sleep. So I know I've got some kind of cold because my voice is raspy and I'm kind of snotty. Not my personality, but you know. So I did some tricolor quinoa, did like a fourth a cup of Great Northern beans. I did 2 cups of the yellow split peas. I did tons of smoked paprika, chopped celery, onion, carrots, and then I put the boiling water in there and the turmeric, the pepper, and the salt. Now I'll probably have to do it again to taste it. But hey, I think it's going to be good. Yeah, they are necessary. There's the one big Instapot though doesn't have the overflow. One of these Instapots does not have the overflow and it doesn't leak out, but 2 of them do. And I only have one, so the other little overflow little doohickey got lost. I don't know what happened to it. But you can tell my voice is raspy, but it's not gone. But I sure hate this. So does anybody else have any other soup recipes? Because, you know, I could make up a bunch and then freeze it. I can even eat soup in the summertime. One of my favorite soups, and I got to make it this year. Years ago, I cleaned houses, and well, just 1 or 2. Some ladies in my church said they had some extra ones, wanted to get rid of them, and so I cleaned for a lady for a little bit while her housekeeper was having surgery. So it was a temporary gig, but she had beautiful garden. She was a biochemist and she designed food for Sonic, believe it or not. She did the sauces for Sonic, the ketchup, honey mustard, all that stuff. So anyway, she said, if you come clean, I had to bring my daughter Mackenzie because she was a baby then, and now she has her own baby. I got to harvest, I got to take care of the garden, and her garden was huge. Oh my gosh. And she had the rock ground and then had all the concrete raised beds. So it was very beautiful. Of course, that would cost a lot of money. And your old school don't have any Instapots. Oh, I got one for Christmas and I'm telling you, I got hooked. But I do have a lot of crock pots and I do use a lot of crock pots on the daily. But anyway, she made me this cold tomato soup. She called it gazpacho. I have yet to recreate her recipe because I don't remember the flavor. I don't remember what it tasted like. But I got a recipe offline that's pretty darn close. And it was that Southern lady. Oh, what's her name? She down there in Savannah, Georgia, had the 2 sons that were on her show all the time on Food Network. She got in a lot of trouble. I can't remember her name. Yes, gazpacho's so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I could live on that. Especially with some sourdough bread to dip it in. Oh, Christy, you're missing out. I didn't think I would like an Instapot. And I did. I got one for Christmas several years ago when they first come out. Yes, Paula Deen. She does have a good gazpacho soup recipe. And I'm going to tell you, it is really good. It's close to what this lady fixed. This lady just went out to her garden, like, what my grandparents used to do. And she just picked all this stuff. And the only thing she didn't have growing was limes. Now I have limes growing. Ooh, Amy, that sounds so good. I would like that. So Connie has the hookup for a place that does that, and I've got some in the freezer. And believe me, when she comes over here to work, we dig those out, and she'll sear the poblano peppers. She'll sear those, and then we'll cook some potatoes and with some. She makes it hot, and then we cut up some tomatoes in there and some cilantro. And she doesn't do dairy. Now, she'll still eat meats and stuff, but she doesn't do dairy or gluten. So we have to do the healthy stuff. And oh my gosh, it was so freaking delicious. I can't wait for her to come and she's done some really good meals. And I actually really like Mexican food. So does Tom. And but she can handle the extreme heat. I can't. I'm a wimp. Is everybody staying warm? I'm trying to. I've got pajamas on, but I got a jacket and a sock cap, and I've got socks and house shoes on because it is cold. I want to make some more soup. So what do you guys think? What should I make next? I tell you what, y'all should try that Tennessee onion casserole that Okies Eden did, and he changed it all different kinds of ways. I'm gonna tell you what, I fixed that at Christmas and my family loved it. It is so good. I actually could eat that today, easy, with the onion. Oh gosh, onions. Y'all, I could saute a bunch of onions and just eat them. Oh, good, Debbie. You need to just make you some soup and nestle in. Snoopy blanket, I highly recommend. So does anybody in the chat have a weighted blanket? Because our house is cold. We do keep it cold, but with the concrete floors, it stays extra cold. And right now, I'm cold. I'm not gonna lie. I've been freezing for several days, and our couch is on the wall, and our fireplace is over here, and I cannot talk Tom into scooting it over there. Oh my goodness. Go to Okies Eden and watch his. I made that at Christmas because when he made that, I was like, oh my, oh, oh my gosh. But you still have to work. Well, that's the good thing about working from home, though. I mean, it is nice to work at home because I do too, but I get to call in sick today except for the chickens because there's not much I can do out there, but maybe I dread this. I have three 5-gallon buckets of compost. Because when I cook, this is what I do. There's the veggie scraps. They go into the 5-gallon buckets, and I put that back into the soil, and then it makes it nice. Tom had to go to work, and I was so disappointed, but he went later, like around 9 o'clock. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm glad too, because we went ahead and ran some heat out to the chicken coop. All we did was put one of those radiator heaters in there, and I checked them yesterday because I sank in the snow. It was so cold. Oh, that's awesome, Debbie. So yeah, I ran out there and checked on them because I'm not letting them out. I'm too protective of them. I mean, I really am. I have not lost any to predators, and I haven't. I've lost a few for just, over the last 3 years that I've had them. I've lost a few. Just don't know why. One of them had an impacted crop, and I tried everything. She dealt with it for almost the 3 years that I've had her, but she died like, gosh, was it August or September? I'm trying to remember. But I guess that happens, no matter what you do, you can lose some. But I don't want to lose any more. They're so precious. So what sounds good? I think some sauteed onions and taters sound really good too. I'm gonna cut up another onion while I'm talking to you guys. And then I will step out of the camera so I can blow my nose. Cause I don't want to do that in front of y'all. I'll be right back. Sorry guys, I'm gonna wash my hands now. This is horrible because it makes your eyes real heavy. Let me get some soap over here. I forgot I moved the soap. Let me trip on that little mat. Oh goodness. I normally keep some soap over here too, but when I cleaned the island off, I moved it and I forgot. So I'm gonna cut up some onion because that stinking sounds good. Like, I'll tell you what's really good. Dirty potatoes. You can cut up a bunch of onions, saute and caramelize them, and then let's get that over. Get them all good and yummy like that. Then you can, I cut up my potatoes. I normally soak them in some water ahead and then strain it. And then it takes out some of the starch. And it's so good. Oh, wow. Nice. Oh, now I'm the onion. So the kids, ooh, sorry guys. Ooh, that onion was strong and I leaned right over into it. Hang on here. I told you you'd see me cry. Oh. That onion's strong, y'all. Woo. Okay, I'm moving this one over here for a second while I cut it because that's a little bit much. Woo. Y'all still hear me? I'm sorry. I'm just going to cut this onion lengthwise and I'm just going to caramel them like this. But there. Oh, this onion's super strong. I've already got that. I had some friends over here the other day for lunch, and we were discussing things, and he seasoned my cast iron real good for me. Here we go. Oh, goodness. Sorry about that, guys. The first onion wasn't that strong. So I didn't know Anne made quilts. I've always wanted to do quilts because my grandparents did quilts. My grandmother made her own patterns and sewed, and my other grandma sewed by hand. And it was just incredible, the stuff that she did. So some of my clothes when I was little were made by my grandma. And then my mom made some of my clothes too, because that's just how they did. I gotta blow my nose again. Sorry, guys. All right, I'm gonna move some soap over here so I can wash my hands. Okay, so Tom picked this up. Isn't that cute? He knows I like owls. Oh, goodness. Sea turtles and owls. I think I got a fluffy on my... So I practice good hygiene when if I have to blow my nose, I will wash my hands. Even though it's just Tom and I. That way you're just used to doing it so you don't forget. Because one time I went to somebody's house for dinner. They invited me over early. This is a long time ago. I mean, years ago. And they were cooking. And she would sample stuff and then double dip and do all this stuff. And she was rubbing her eyes. And then she sneezed and put her hand up. And then she was like touching the food. And I was like, I'm really not hungry. And then she goes, are you serious? And I didn't want to hurt her feelings, but I finally just told her. I said, yeah, I watched you cook, and I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. And she goes, what did I do? And I told her, and she goes, I did? And I go, yeah. So then she was embarrassed. She goes, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I know, I want to learn how to quilt. I actually tried to join a whenever we moved back from Georgia and we're living in Newcastle. I joined a group, but I had the 5 kids and I couldn't. Hey, how are you doing, Juliet? Welcome in. Oh, you ended early. That's always good. Are you staying warm? I just made some soup and it's in the Instapot. It's just a healthy soup because I'm feeling kind of icky. And then I just chopped some onions and then it made me cry. But they're going to be sauteing in this little pan here. Let me get that turned on. I forgot to turn that on. So I just turned it on 4.5 and let them just slow cook in there. And with that lid on, oh my gosh, yum. Okay, Amy, you take care. Yes. Yes, stay warm. And your dogs are cute. Oh my gosh, go check out her dogs. They are so cute. Oh no, you're fine. Minty, I do the same thing. Like a lot of the times if I'm not chatting, I'm still there. I'm multitasking or something, but I try to get into all my friends' lives. I really try hard. And sometimes I'm in 2 or 3 at the same time. It makes it kind of interesting. Like I'm going back here and there. Did y'all see, or did y'all know, this is what happened to me when was that? Last week. Last Thursday, I was in Ginger's live. Okay. Then I was in MT Homestead's live because he went live on Thursday instead of Friday. Well, MT Homestead's chat was on Ginger's live stream and I could not chat. Well, I didn't realize it and I was chatting and they're like, what are you talking about? And so I texted Jen. I told her to tell Ginger that I can't chat. Hey, Tiffany, welcome in. So yeah, there was a glitch. And so I screenshot it and I did the little video because it had the same chat on both live streams. Weird. YouTube can be such a glitchy platform. And for those of you that have come in, YouTube has not been so nice to me. My good friend before was in here. She had to go. My watch hours were stuck for 3 years. And then one time I had way over my 1,000 subs and I had way over my 4,000 watch hours after going to the first meetup. And YouTube yanked them all. Yanked 900 subscribers, dropped me down to 300. Then they took the 4,000 watch hours down to 0. Yeah, wasn't very nice. And it wasn't, my year was not up. So they've been not so nice to me. But what's crazy is I had a channel back in 2010 that I started and I vlogged up until 2014. All those videos, I don't know where they are. You can find some of my old videos. I don't know, but nobody believed me. They were like, surely you're mistaken. So I would screenshot every single day, month after month after month, and I would send it to my friends. I say, see, it's not changing week after week after week. And then some people finally said, no, she's telling the truth. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. It's just been a nightmare. They've not ever let me get monetized. They've always kept my hours, like not counting them until last year at the meetup. It was at MT Homestead's meetup, and I was getting ready to say goodbye to Jesse and Lisa, and I was just going to go ahead and drive back instead of staying at my sister's lake house, which was stupid. I should have, because I hit a storm on the way home. I went off the road too. It was terrifying. But it'd be a joke. Every meetup I go to, this tornadoes chase me home. So anyway, I was out saying goodbye to them. Well, then Johnny came in, and Jesse goes, Wendy, let me talk to you. He goes, I think you need to go live, and you need to do this, and you need to do that. And then they all, so it was Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse, it was Johnny at Gillum Farms, and it was Jesse and Lisa at Lazy Days Ahead. I was talking to them in the camper. And so they gave me the best advice. And once I started doing that, then YouTube had to really start counting my hours. Well, then my hours started moving. So yeah, all this time since Google bought YouTube and they put me in a new blog, and anyway, now my hours are moving, but they're still moving slow. I'm only at, I checked this morning, 1,498 or something like that. So yeah. And I think I just need 3,000 total because they changed it. Or I'm still at the 4,000. I don't remember. Seemed like some of the newer folks that they changed it to 500 subscribers and then 3,000 watch hours. Yeah. And then, oh, Oki's Eden's live too. Oh my goodness. We gotta support him too. Hang on. This is what I do every time. I'm like, this is why I don't get very many of my lives, because I see all my friends live. We are gonna watch him too, or have him on cue, because I was helping him out on watch hours this morning, because he needs to get monetized. 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. Yeah. I figured I might as well get monetized because I need some money for the farm. This farm is killing me financially. It's all out of pocket and I can't really keep affording it. So guys, if you can have the ability to be on 2 lives, join Jason's live too at Oki's Eden. And then at 2 o'clock is Michael's live. Actually, your premiere, is it right now? Right. But even when I first started, Michael, I did what they wanted me to do, and they took it all away from me. Hey, figuring out with catfish, that's Bobby Dodson. I got to meet him and his beautiful wife. They are absolutely sweet as can be. Okay, so I don't want to get off though because I really need the watch hours, but I will replay you, Michael. So everybody, if you stay in my live stream, go to Michael's Adventures after and then watch his replay for him. Oh, you're under the weather too? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Well, I got Jason running too. So if you have the ability to run both and then watch, because that's how we support each other. I mean, that's what we got to do to help each other. I am sorry I'm so snotty. I think I definitely want to make some more soup. So let's create a recipe together. So I already did that yellow split pea soup. So I can dig out another Instapot and we could do some more soup. What do y'all think? Because I think I need some more soup, guys. So we can do just a regular white quinoa. And I'll put the multicolored quinoa up. We could do some orange lentils. I like lentils. Lentils are highly nutritious. So I've got that onion in there sauteing for another recipe. So we can just do this. Let me grab the other Instapot real quick. Now, the drawback to that is I think it's over here and it's got rice in it for the animals. Yeah, it does. So let me grab the other Instapot. Now this bad boy, yeah, I accidentally hit it with my thing. This is a gift from Connie. So this is a big Instapot. And then I could freeze these soups so when I get busy on the farm. Oh, you can't? I used to think that too. And I like to play in the kitchen and I had a whole bunch of friends over for a luncheon, you know, because I am involved in some of these groups that fight for us, you know. And I invited them over for a lentil bolognese. And I'm going to tell you what, not one person, they were shocked. They were like, oh, this is so meaty. This is so good. And I said, there's no meat in it. And, you know, because a few of them forgot that I'm vegan. They were blown away. Oh, you're in Oki's live too? That's awesome. Yes. And then Tiffany, when we're done with both of our lives, we're going to go watch Michael's Adventures because he does the traffic live and his premiere. So we'll just catch him on the replay because I watch him every day. And he's a good friend. He's a darn good supporter. He's just awesome. So anyway, I have this big Instapot. That lentil bolognese is so good. So I will find the recipe, sorry, and I'll send it to you because my friends were like going on and on about it. And it is good. Even Tom will eat that. He likes that. Okay, so let's do some, we're going to do some, I guess these are technically called yellow lentils, but they're orange. And I don't measure, guys. I just throw and go. This is how I play in the kitchen. And it's fun. So what I'll do is I'm going to heat up some more of the water for the pot. And then I boil the water and then pour it in, let that soak while I'm fixing everything else. This ought to get me through the cold yuckiness. Oh, thank you. Oh, I know. Coffee sounds good. So when I went and got the coffee grounds the other day, I took what do you call it? A little canning jar with a lid, and I got me 2 double shots, and then I just make my own latte at home. I don't put anything in it, just the oat milk since I can't do dairy. And I buy the high quality, not the one with gum in it because I can't handle that. But you can Khalifa has a really good coconut milk and a oat milk that's to die for, and I don't care what brand. I don't like almond milk. Ugh. Yuck. Okay, let me turn this on so it's boiling. Can y'all hear me okay? Because I know sometimes people say they can't hear me. Okay, so we got Jason running over there, so he's going. Because Jason is a really good friend. But I decided today that I was going to go live because yesterday I was going to go live and do some soup, and I ended up watching everybody. And I thought, I'm never going to get monetized if I don't go live and just do it. Hey, Joe. Hey, you weren't in here first. What the heck? Are you slacking on me? No, I'm just playing, Joe. I bet Ginger's got you working hard. I've actually met Joey and Ginger. They're amazing friends. Joey and I just kind of pick on each other because it's fun. Because I was like, wait a minute, how's he getting into all these live streams first? And then I was like trying to compete with him. But no, I absolutely love him and his wife. They are just so sweet. What happened? Your computer blocked you from YouTube. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Well, I've got Okie running on the TV back there. Oh, okay. Well, you just drive. If you want to stay here and listen, we'd be happy to have you, but we understand if you don't chat. And then I'm running in a little bit on the echo because, you know, we help each other with watch hours. I'm going to go ahead and just, where's my little, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and add carrots to that too because I like carrots. And I like as many vegetables as I can get in there. Probably, oh yeah, and I'm definitely doing onions in that one too. But, and I do need to add some of that white quinoa, and that'll help. But let me show you another trick, Ninja Cactus. Won't call you by your first name because I don't know if you want people to know it, but I buy bulk, and I just use this as a shaker, but I don't buy that brand anymore. But since I already had this, because these right here are super expensive. And this gives it a really good flavor, the nutritional yeast in it. Arnold, how are you? Welcome in. You missed it. I already did one recipe and you were late. And you'll have to just go back and watch the beginning so you can get that soup recipe. Now I'm on another soup recipe because I'm feeling yucky and it's cold. So we'll add a little bit. And remember, I don't measure, so I throw and go most of the time. Now I did on the yellow split peas, since I buy the 40-pound bag, I just went ahead and just grabbed this Pyrex, and so it was actually 2 cups. So that's how come I knew that. Oh, cool. Yeah, the Bragg's brand has gone way up. Let me show you what I got this last time, but I spilled something on this. So normally I take this and I cut it open and then I resealed it, but it's nutritional yeast from Natural Grocers. and I gotta transfer it to one of those jars, but I like to use these big jars to keep my stuff in because you don't want weevils. And then, of course, this house we wouldn't have to worry about it. Our old house, we had mice would get in, and they would do a number, and they still get into our shop when we leave the door open. But anyway, Derek was saying he orders his online. I need to check out where he's getting his bulk, because you don't want to just order stuff from just anywhere. You want to know where it's coming from, because they're doing so much stuff with the food now. And that's why I don't buy Bragg's anymore, because it was sold to somebody else. And so there's something, I don't know. I think same with the apple cider vinegar as well. Now, I can't confirm that, but that's just what I was told. I just switched because I don't want to chance it. Anyway, if I got a bunch of text messages to check in a little while. But I'm going to make soup. I'm going to visit. I'm going to have fun today because I don't. If not, I'll be under some covers and I'll be watching everybody. And I really would like to get monetized because I hate to tell y'all, like our farm got hit, so we're restoring the farm. But this year is my expensive year because I need greenhouse plastic. I also need more batteries for the solar and more solar. And I'm going to try and do a wind backup for the geothermal to keep it off grid. And I'm going to check into another dehumidifier. And then I want to try and get some solar fans so I can move the air. Oh, yes. I love soups. And even if, like, a lot of people will share recipes and they're not vegan, but I can tweak it vegan. So no worries there. I can change things around to accommodate my dietary dilemma. But you know, it's almost been 12 years, guys. I've learned to roll with it. And I'm 58. God, that sounds terrible. I kind of wanted to say 48, but I'm 58. And I'm not on any medication. And I healed my asthma when I went gluten-free and vegan. Normally don't have allergies, but with this weather, I am. This weather, hot and cold I am. So I've got a little bit of the white quinoa, the yellow lentils. I'm going to stick this on the stove. And I'm going to put the boiling water in there and let that soak. And then that helps it to cook faster too. And it just makes it better. Why did I cut these up little and I cut the other ones up bigger? Because I used to like cheese, but I can't. Oh, and you're vegan too. I forgot about that. Actually, there's a lot more people that are vegan. Some of them don't say, but they'll email me and they'll tell me. And then some people have emailed me like, I want some recipes. And then a few local people have contacted me because they got the alpha gal as well from a tick bite. And they're getting deathly sick trying to eat. And they can't. Like I can't. I go into anaphylaxis. That's why I don't hardly ever eat out too. Hey Charles, welcome in. We're just making some soup and chit-chatting. You're on a seafood diet. You seafood need it. Oh, I'm a foodie. I love food. I do. I eat to live, not live to eat. But I love food. I'm not gonna lie. I do like food. But I have learned to tweak so many things to vegan and make it taste good. And so, and a lot of people can't afford meat. So they're contacting me and asking me for healthy recipes, wanting to know how they can get their protein on a plant-based diet. And so that's why I started that new series so that I could share recipes and just say, you can just go into your kitchen and play, actually. You could just go in and play. Because, I mean, that is so much fun anyway. Oh, yeah. And then Charles has exposed, you know, the soup stuff too. You don't want to buy that commercial crap. They're bioengineering it, and now they're, what was that? 3D printing the chicken and all. Oh my gosh. Oh, do you, Carol? See, I can't. I can't do gluten. Like, I tested right on the line of having lupus, but they said if I stay gluten-free and really plant-based, that I could avoid getting lupus from the tick bite. Because I got Rocky Mountain tick fever, which gave me rickettsia rickettsii. And believe me, when you almost die and you get a second chance at life, you thank God, and then you learn to just eat your good food. Hey, Musgrave Family Farm, welcome in. We're just trying to stay warm and make a bunch of soup today and chat and visit. And so feel free to share channels. Lab meat, yeah. Guys, I'm even having to make my own animal feed. You know, we were buying that holistic pet food, Earthborn Holistic, and they did a recall on that crap, and our dog ended up still dying. The other rescue dog we had, I said, I'm not going through that again. And I noticed we buy Taste of the Wild for the cats, but I've noticed I don't trust the pet food industry, and so I researched that, like, I checked out Veterinary Secrets and other people, and they were talking about how you can fix your cat food too, and what nutrients they need in that cat food. Now, I make our own dog food and I make our own chicken food. I tell you, they've rinsed the food system. All these people are getting cancer and dying, and it's very disturbing to me. All right, guys, hang on. I got to blow my nose again. So sorry. That is just so wrong. I've been using the neti pot. What I do is I boil the water, then I add the saline, and I flush my sinuses several times a day. But this soup, and I am out of garlic. They were out of garlic. They didn't have any really good looking garlic when I went, so I didn't get any garlic when I went to the store, and I need to get back to growing mine again because I lost mine when I did the house, when we built the house. So I got some garlic granules. I'm going to put that, I'm going to set it right here. I'm going to put that in after it cooks, because that gets really hot and I don't want that burnt garlic smell, because I've done that before. So I'll add that last, but I will add garlic. We'll add this nutritional yeast, and this is not the Bragg's. Amy's back. Oh wait, that's still the other comment from earlier. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm getting back to that, Penny, because the stuff in the store is so freaking expensive, and I don't trust it. I know, me neither. We had too much rain. The first round the year before, I lost it to freeze, even though I put stuff around it. And then we had too much rain. Yeah, I was so mad. Okay, so we've got the quinoa, we got the red lentils, onion, got the onion sauteing in there. I want just some onion for this, but I'm gonna cut it right here. I'm gonna kind of, I have another little tiny cutting board. I'm gonna cut it right here as I talk to you guys because I don't want to start crying again. Those onions are pretty strong. So we're gonna cut this other onion, and I'll switch this over a little bit so I can talk to y'all. Thank you guys for being here with me, because it makes it easier to be in the kitchen and cook when you get to talk to somebody. And since Tom's at work, I can't talk to him, so I'll get to talk to you guys. Did you get bad weather, Charles? Or did it miss you? I think we got 8 to 9 inches of snow, which no ice, thank God. No ice. Yuck. But you know, after that one meetup I went to in Pryor, I had just got home. This really hurt my channel too. So I made all these new friends at the meetup. We get home and I'm getting ready to subscribe to all these new people and visit with them. And I went, let's see, the ice storm hit. I mean, a bad ice storm in October. And we had massive damage. It took us 6 months to a year to clean up. We lost power for 8 days. So I was off of YouTube for probably 2 to 3 weeks, and it really hurt my channel. And we had just a massive cleanup. I mean, it was horrible. You know, I'm not going to cut it up real tiny. I'm going to stick it in there with the celery and the carrot. I'm just going to do it like that. Just big chunks of onion. That'll be fine with me. I don't mind the onion. I'm going to use the whole entire onion, y'all. I like onion. We'll put that in there. I lost all the onions too. I lost everything this last year. The weather's just getting crazy. So a lot of us have been thinking, how do we grow food with this weather? I couldn't sleep last night, so I was like racking my brain trying to decide that if Tom doesn't get the 60-foot high tunnel put up in time, then I need to be able to grow. I got to figure out a new place to grow tomatoes so they don't get trashed. Exactly. And homemade's just the way to go because we're not doing store-bought anymore. Oh, definitely, definitely. Thank you so much, Musgrave. Oh man, Charles, how bad did you get hit? I was wondering, because that was such a big storm. We were like right at the beginning, and I thought, oh, we're going to get slammed because Oklahoma always gets slammed. Oh, cool. I got 2 raised beds for Christmas, the metal ones, and then I'm working on building those pallet raised beds for the big row. But that's all right. It'll grow food. They may be ugly, but hey, I don't care. Let me see if this is. You hear those onions? Let me grab a pot holder. Use this one, little thin one. I don't stir that bird on the bottom there. Oh, that onion smell. Oh my God, that's incredible. Actually, I'm just going to take the lid off and just let them saute. Oh gosh, let them caramelize. That smells so stinking good. Oh, I don't know, Carol. I have a hard time seeing too. If you notice, I squint. my family was in here from California for Christmas, and I don't know if this could help, but she had a pretty good size iPad, and she had trouble seeing, so she let's put that on the stage there. Maybe somebody can help you because I am not tech savvy, but she did a the big iPad, and she said it helped her. Oh, that's so cool. Hey, I'm telling you, I think we need to be growing a crap ton of our own food. I'm just saying, I don't trust even the vegetables. Like I was in line at Natural Grocers the day before the storm, and a lady, they were ringing her up. She had nothing but vegetables. It got to $100. She goes, "Wow." She turned and looked at me and she said, "It's at 100 already, and I'm just getting vegetables." She goes, "I need to be growing mine." She goes, "The only problem is I just had to move and move to an apartment." She goes, "I think I need to live out in the sticks somewhere and become a homesteader." And I kind of laughed and I said, "Well, we are." And so she got my number and stuff. And I told her that there was, don't you go in there. No. Sorry. My cat will go in that pantry and she'll knock stuff down and break it. She broke an antique. But anyway, now I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, she said she wanted to do that. So I said, "Well, I have a person I know that bought a bunch of property, and he bought all these trailers, and I think each person that rents these trailers was supposed to grow a garden as part is, and then have like a prepper community, and then they were putting in like orchards and all this stuff. I can't remember what all they're doing, but I know that that was something that he is setting up, like a community. And so I told her, I said, "Well, there's a guy that's putting in trailers, and I don't know how many acres, but part of the deal is you got to grow food and be a part of the community." So she got my information so I could share it with her. So anyway, if she gets a hold of me, then I can give her the information. And then she may not be able to do it. So, oh no. Yeah, I am not really good with technology, Carol, at all. I wished I was. Because, you know, Jesse at Lazy Days, he makes fun of me all the time. He says, "It ain't YouTube, it's Wendy." He does not know it's not me all the time. I'll admit there's stuff I can't do, but YouTube's been glitchy for me the whole entire time. That's why I created another channel just to try to, and then I couldn't even get into that one. So the Mrs. Hardneck Farms, I can't even get into it. It drives me nuts. Oh, y'all, the caramelized onions smell so good. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I could just eat them like that. Actually, I should make that Tennessee onion casserole that Jason made. Let's see if he's still alive. I forgot to thumbs up when I came in. If he's still alive, it's not showing. Yeah. And you know, I'll hit when I know a friend is going live. Yeah, it's glitching over here. Okay, there it goes. So, Gail's fundraiser's live. Oh my gosh. And Gail's such a sweetheart. I'm going to have to go to it later because I am really working hard on my watch hours. Hey, Kevin, welcome in. Tuber Chat is the place to be. And I'm telling you, so you do your lives on different days because I think, oh, Tuber Chat will be live today, and then I'll go look and you're not. So I'm trying to learn your schedule. And you know, we were just talking about YouTube not giving notifications and unsubbing. And I'm telling you, they will unsub. So everybody says, well, you have to watch that channel. I can guarantee you, um, that's one of the soups that's ready. And then I let them decompress on their own. I don't try to decompress them because that's messy. So YouTube, there are people that I watch. I'm probably needing quite a bit, Michael. I think I looked up, I mentioned it on MT Homestead because Jason was asking me. I think it's 1,498. Yeah, it's pathetic. But channels that I watch all the time and I even moderate for them. And I had to resub a channel I moderate for. Now, how's that happen? I don't unsub some, I do not unsubscribe to somebody unless they're mean. Okay, the 30th. But so does it change on days though? Because I'd noticed like um one Sunday he was on, then the next Sunday he wasn't. I just wondered if there was a schedule and I'm just trying to catch it. And then I know a lot of the times on the weekends my husband's home, so and honestly he says, you know, you can take a little bit of a break from YouTube and you can, you know, get some of the stuff done. On the weekends we try to get a lot of the farm work done. But this weekend, I got to watch a lot of YouTube because of the weather. Okay, so Charles, what did he say? I missed it. What did I miss? Oh, you just hit 3K? Wow. Nice, Charles. Well, put your gaming channel in the chat so everybody can sub because we're all about supporting and helping each other. No weekly schedule. We try for every 3 days or so. Oh, okay. Well, and two, I'm, when I see that you're going to go live and it'll say hit the notification to be notified, you know, that little tab, I'll hit it and still not get notified. And I'll go in and make sure the bells ring because I don't, like, I'll try to like hit the bell on the channels that I watch all the time. And then the other people that I've subbed to that are new, I try to, but there's no way I can watch everybody. But I have to, you know, try to stay as loyal as I can to the people that we interact together, like the friendships. And so I definitely make sure on those. But yeah, I've had to resub, like to Amy at Leonard Mountain. I had to resub to her. I've had to resub to Ginger. I moderate for these people. I mean, that's messed up. So yeah, please put your gaming channel in here, Charles, because we will definitely share that. Yeah, my poor watch hours. Oh my gosh, that's awesome, Michael. Did you do a lot of premieres or how did you do that? Because the advice that I got a few days ago, and if you've noticed, I've been posting a lot of shorts because somebody said if you post like 10 to 15, even more shorts a day, that helps you. Now, I just learned this morning that that doesn't help you on watch hours, but it counts your shorts hours in a different, I don't know. I'm not tech savvy, but I know that it brings new people to your channel though. Because I noticed some people that commented that are not normally commenters. Oh, the big purge is coming. I don't want that. Ah, I don't like that because they purged good people. Oh, and another thing I've noticed, Bushcraft, have you noticed this too, Charles? That when you're in a live stream, the AI algorithm is holding back comments that are not even supposed to be even flagged. Shorts don't count on hours. Yeah, but they said that they posted like, I guess it helps with the algorithm. Is that the other deal? I think that's what they said. But it also brings new people to your channel that normally wouldn't come to your channel. I don't know. I'm learning. I'm learning, guys. My nose is so plugged up. Exactly. Oh, that is so cool. I love that, Penny. That is neat. I would love to do soap. I mean, soap, cheese. I do make homemade soap, but I need to learn to do cheese. Especially if I could do a nice vegan cheese. I've watched a few channels that make the vegan cheese and they make it pure to where it don't have the junk in it. Because I can't buy the vegan cheese anymore because they're putting all this crap in it. Because I got some vegan cheese that didn't used to bother me. And I got it and I broke out in a rash around my neck and around my face. And I started wheezing and coughing. It was not good, guys. And so I just can't eat it. See, I wished I could, but I've learned to make like the cashew mac and cheese. And I saw another channel that I just subscribed to, and now I can't find them. Made me so mad because right before the storm, I was going to go get the stuff to make the homemade cheese that they made that you could do in the mac and cheese and in dipping sauces and stuff like that. I typed in every keyword possible and I'm still trying to find them. Oh, are you? Oh, I'd be in big trouble if I was allergic to them because that's basically, I do eat a lot of them. New rules about tags and sharing other channels are going to make it hard for communities. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? So I did look in the history. I'll check it again because I'm telling you, there's all these glitches going on. I like vegan mac and cheese. I haven't made any in a while. I haven't because I'm kind of getting a little chunky. I gained a few pounds since Christmas. I do like homemade candy and stuff, and I did eat quite a bit. Oh, you did the veggie dogs from scratch? Ooh. Now that sounds good. I can't eat very much processed foods at all. The one thing I will buy is so far the vegan pasta or the gluten-free pasta. What's that one brand? I can't find it now. I'd have to go into the pantry and get the step ladder. It's up in the top cabinet up there. And I only have 2 boxes left and I can't find it anywhere. And it's the best gluten-free pasta I've ever had. And then Jovial, I'll eat that. It's really good. But the rest of them, there's a few that I need to try, some new ones. That's good. They were dry. Oh, well, cool. You'll have to share it. I gotta blow my nose again. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I know that's so gross. I'm sorry. I'm washing my hands. There's a Aldi super close to me. And the last time I went into Aldi, it was trashed. And I didn't see anything good. Like the veggie section was just really pathetic, and I haven't been back. I haven't even made it up to Trader Joe's. Like, I like to go to Trader Joe's. I haven't even made it up there. I didn't do my hair today, guys. I got out of the shower and just let it dry. I know I look rough. I'm sorry. But I'm getting old and I'm getting to the point where I don't care anymore. Oh, let me watch that. I like caramelized onions, but I do not like them burned. Okay, so that's going, and we'll put this over here. Then we'll add the garlic, and then I'll add. I'm gonna go ahead and add the. Let's get this over here so y'all can see. I'm gonna add the onions. This will be nice and big and chunky, but this is a really big pot. Maybe I should put some more carrots in there. They don't look like it's enough carrots. Carrots, onions, and celery. There's not very many carrots in there, so I'll add some more carrots. I do like a chunky soup too. And then I got some really good sourdough that I can dip in. And then we'll make this one a little more cheesy. Like the other soup is going to be just a hearty, smoky soup. This one's going to be a little bit more cheesy. and there'll be no cheese in it though, but it's going to taste really good. So I had trimmed the ends off. But I'm going to scrape this carrots into this little bucket here. Make some good soups, and then I can freeze some. And if I could get the freeze dryer going, I could freeze dry some soups. Because I guess Atwoods, they used to have some of the freeze drying supplies, and they, I guess, got rid of it. And I must have just been in there at the right time. And I hit the sale on some of the bags. The, oh, what do you call it? The Mylar bags that they have. Because they're super expensive. And then I got some of the silicone mats for the trays, which is really important. Oh, yeah, I tried to make one too, and I didn't do very good. I made like 2, and I did something wrong. I'm gonna tell you what, that was nasty. Yeah, that was really nasty. I took it outside, scraped those jars, and then I washed it outside. I didn't even bring it in the house because I couldn't figure out what that smell was. And I went to undo the lid to stir it, and it was like, ooh. And it just happened like overnight, like something changed and it just messed it up. So I'm not good at it. This is not my homemade sourdough. This is, I did get it at Natural Growers, but a local lady makes it and she sells it. And she has the label on her packaging that says this was not made in a commercial kitchen or inspected by the government. And I said, then I want it. I want it. Yeah, we don't have tap water out here. We do have reverse osmosis and well water, but I don't know if that made a difference. That could have messed it up. I need to do more research on it. Or so on the sourdough, do you think that may have messed it up? I'm just curious because I would like to make some. I would like to keep that going because the whole time my kids were growing up, I made them homemade bread. So when they come home or they want to come visit or they're wanting to come over, call, Mom, I want some homemade bread. I want some potato soup. I want some salsa. I want this. I want that. Oh, and they want homemade pizzas. Oh, dang. So do you think that the well water with the reverse osmosis would be bad for a sourdough? I need to find out because normally the bread, it's in a pretty good size loaf, but it's like 14 something. So natural grocers will only keep something for a few days and then they drop the price to sell it fast. Like they don't keep stuff. Like you don't have to worry about getting nasty stuff at that store. They are very particular. And I do go in there and get some of their produce, like the sweet potatoes and stuff, because they do get from a local farmer. And he has the best sweet taters. Oh my gosh. So I definitely want to make some sweet potato fries. Hey, Teresa, welcome in, my friend. You go live tonight, and I will be there. Oh, okay. That's, oh yeah. We have a couple of them not too far from here, and I hit both of them. But I want my own now. I want my own sourdough starter and to keep it, going that way. Cause I just can't do the regular breads. There's too much crap in it. Number one. Number two, I don't trust any of it. Of course, Teresa, she she knows. She knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, Teresa, they're fixing to make it hard on YouTube. Charles was talking about, because a lot of us are having trouble. Like, there's so many glitches on YouTube right now. And I'm going to work my butt off to get monetized because I need a lot of money. I just got an estimate on the greenhouse plastic for the starter greenhouses. And then I'm going to need plastic. I'm afraid I'm going to need new plastic for the 60-foot high tunnel I was gifted. And so I called around. I've been checking. There's a 4-year 6 mil plastic I can get. And it's because you also have to have the width correct. The 100-foot by, I forgot, it's $350. That doesn't count the aluminum shade cloth that you need because Oklahoma cooks 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Awesome. So you're in Tennessee, correct? Is that okay if I say that, or just wondering? And I need to get your address so I can mail those plum seeds. Anyway, yeah, that's a big outaroo because I haven't had to buy greenhouse plastic in a long time. And I told the lady, she goes, that's just, are you going to double layer it and put the air through it? And I said, no, I've never done the air through it. So I'm going to make, right, yeah, I know. That's why I was like trying to watch a few of your videos the other day, Teresa, to give you some revenue. Just to look, some of your cooking ones. It's kind of hard to watch YouTube with my husband home because he'll start talking to me and then I lose my track of where I'm at and stuff, especially on recipes. But anyway, there's that. I don't have electricity in the back of the farm. Okay, thank you so much, Charles. I really appreciate that. Before you go, if you can put your gaming channel in here, please. If you want to, I mean, we can support you there. Because that's what we're about. We're about helping our friends. So, Yeah, Teresa, I'm at, my watch hours are at 1,498, I believe, is what I checked this morning. So I'm just going to post tons of shorts like my friend told me to do and just go live as much as possible. And oh, your electricity's off? Nuh-uh. Oh my gosh. You got the wood stove going? Oh my gosh. But you'll be able to go live tonight, right? That's one thing that I definitely want to get to a point of being somewhat off grid. Yes, you have to have 100 before you get a check. Well, that too, yeah. I'm not even close to being monetized. And there'll be a couple videos that they'll say, because they kind of dinged me on going to a store where there was music playing. So I'd have to take my voice away on that one. Such garbage. Hey, welcome back. Right? That's awesome. I want to smoke some paprika peppers this summer. I'm going to be growing peppers, which I'm already late. I should have peppers planted already. I mean, the seeds for the seedlings. That should have already been done. Okay, I added a bunch more carrots. There's a bunch more carrots. And on that soup, it's going to be, we'll make this one cheesy. And it's going to be rich and flavorful. Now this one, I'm going to add thyme to it. I love thyme. Let's get that out. If I can find it. Y'all. Okay, so right before the holiday, I was able to get some of these from natural grocers, and which I can make this, but the price was so good, I went ahead. So I got some thyme leaf because the turkeys tore up my thyme garden. And thyme is super healing. We're going to add some thyme to this soup, but we're also going to add something else to it here. Just a second. I actually feed this to the chickens, so I would go buy 5 or 6 of these packages each time I went until they didn't carry it. Until I get my time going again. Hang on, guys. I gotta go into the refrigerator and get some oregano. If I can find it. Oh, that's the mint. Whoops. Okay, I grabbed the wrong package. This is the mint. I went in and grabbed some. I feed that to the chickens until I can get the mint going again. I do have a little bit growing in the greenhouse, but if I catch it on sale, I go ahead and buy it for them. That way they have it. All right, y'all. I'm not finding the little package of the oregano. I wonder if I used it and forgot. That's possible with me. All right, guys, I can't find the oregano. I do have some dried oregano in here, so I can use that. We got sage from my garden. And I did, oops, I tripped over the carrots. I did actually buy some sage too, because you never can have enough. And the price was so good on this. Oh, where's my oregano? I think this is it. Yeah, here we go. So I have some dried oregano. We'll put that in there. That is so healing for you when you don't feel good. I need to get me some more of these spice containers because it's glass and I like the glass ones. And since I had the Solar Food dehydrator, I'm going to be doing a lot of our own spices this year. I am like way down on spices. They're paying me. Oh, that's just horrible. Well, Teresa, I was telling the folks earlier because one of my friends came in at the beginning of the stream, and she knows for a fact that YouTube, they held my watch hours for 3 years, the same exact number. There was a glitch, and people kept arguing with me saying that I was mistaken. I would screenshot, and I had a thumb drive, and I started loading them onto the thumb drive for 3 years. And I started sending them to my friends and showing them. And they said, "Oh, wow, you're not kidding." And I said, "No, I'm not kidding. But you couldn't fix it." Oh, now that would be cool. A lot of people do that. But I can't order on the Amazon affiliate. But there are a lot of people that do. Because ours is the farm. So anyway, and I just use it to buy stuff for the farm anyway. The one thing that and another thing they did was when I went to that first meetup, I had way over the 1,000 subs. It was like 1,047 or somewhere around in there. And they took that down to, I think, 3 something. And then they took over the 4,000 watch hours. It went over the 4,000, but they just wiped it all down to 0. So they did both of those things to me after the very first meetup I went to and met all these new people and started really growing. And it pissed me off. Really pissed me off bad. And I was like, really? Because originally I started my channel, the first channel, back in 2010. And then when I quit vlogging in 2014, then when I came back, I was in a live stream and somebody said I needed to post new videos. And I thought to myself, oh, I should. So I tried to go back in, and in Google I bought it, and they made me do a whole new channel. And then they had all these requirements, and I was like, what the heck, you know? It didn't even make any sense. So I was kind of frustrated with that. So I'm going to add this nutritional yeast to the soup. And it's got the thyme and the oregano. And that is going to be so creamy and delicious. And so the soup is ready to go ahead and cook. Oh, it smells really good, guys. I mean, it really smells good. If I had some fresh green beans on the garden, I would cut those up and add to this. And I would add maybe some leeks. Man, that smells so good, guys. So that's going to go in the big Instapot. And let me, oh, good. Guys, what did I tell you I didn't want to do? I just did. I burnt some of the, oh man. Yeah, a few of those onions got burnt, darn it. Oops. And I said I did not want to do that. Oh my gosh. Hold on here. That's just crazy. Okay, this still needs to decompress. And I'm going to move it over here a little bit. Sorry about that. I apologize. Anyway, that's decompressing, and then I'll get a little bowl out so you can see it. Hold on here. I'm getting a soup bowl. So I got these for Christmas, not this year, but last year. And they're soup and coffee mugs, microwave safe and all that. So there's like 4 of them, and they're really good. But I also need to get my little vacuum blender too. Okay, so I have a iPitch vacuum blender. And then I'm going to blend up a little portion of the soup. As soon as that's ready, I won't do it too long since this is super hot. I know that if you do a blender and it's hot, then yeah, it would be bad. Oh, I'm so glad you did, because I'll be on your live tonight. So it's crazy. The Butlers are on tonight too. So I will be watching 2 at the same time. And I think when I'm done with my live stream, I've got to go and watch Michael's Adventures, because I missed the traffic one earlier at 2. And then as soon as I get this soup done, I'll let everybody go, because I know I've been on here a while, and I know you guys are probably sick of me. I mean, it's up to you if I mean, I can stay on, but I mean, I just don't want to drive you all crazy and you get sick of me. Right? Oh no, Teresa. Oh man. That's why I kind of wanted to do, get the freeze dryer going so I could put some of that food up, you know, just so that we could just add water. And if we had to, we could cook in the fireplace, or we could cook on a little, what do you call it? Little, Tom made me a little thing, but the dog knocked it over, but we can rebuild it and then put, oh, no problem. No problem, Jen. You have a good day. Take care. Thank you so much for being here. And I've got Jason running, so I mean, just stay in his live if you can and help him. He's really working on the watch hours. But I will see you later, and you take care, Jen. Stay warm too. I know it's cold there too. Hang on, I'll go get this soup real quick and blend it up. Oh man, that is nice and big and delicious looking. Oh. Whoops, I just splattered a bunch on me. Hang on. I'll put a little bit in here, and then we'll blend up a little bit of that. I'm sorry, guys. One of these days I'll turn into a professional. Okay, so I'll set that on the vacuum blender real quick. And then I'll put just a smidge in the bowl. Okay, made a little bit of mess on the side. You'll try to behave. Okay, darn it. Okay, we'll do this. I think I can do this to where you can see. Okay, there's the soup. There's the soup. But I'm going to blend a little bit of it and add it to thicken it. And then I'll grab. Okay, you take care. You take care, Jen. Thank you so much for being here today. Okay, guys, I'm going to do this vacuum blender really quick. Okay, sorry about that. There we go. Now I'm going to add, so it's nice and blended. I'm going to add it in here. And that'll just make it kind of creamy and chunky at the same time. And it actually smells smoky and delicious, guys. Let me show y'all. I know it's hard to do when you're live and you're on an iPad. There's what it looks like. And it's going to take it a bit to cool. Oh, it smells so delicious. I think that'll just make my innards feel so warm and cozy. And then when I get done, because I got to do the dishes, but I may wait till later. Yes, I know. Tom is so good to me. I love that. Yeah, we've got some amazing friends, Arnold. Really very blessed. Let me get a spoon real quick. Because I wasn't quite prepared. Just halfway prepared. It wouldn't be a good video if I was totally prepared. Then it wouldn't be real, right? Oh, man. Okay, so that makes it like nice and rich and creamy. I know when I was a kid, I would have said, oh, no way I would try this. But this is actually super healthy. It's got, we'll recap. It's got onions. It's got carrots, celery. It's got some tricolored quinoa, some yellow lentils. No, yellow split peas. Then it has some smoked paprika. And it's got some turmeric. And it's got some crushed black pepper. And it has some Redmond salt. Now, I do need to add more salt to it. I know that. Because it just needs a little more. And I'm even going to add a little more pepper. And it's going to take it a while because this cup also helps insulate it. Well, I was a rebel. I took my butt whoopings over eating some of the food. I did. I was that stubborn. And my parents finally gave up on me. They're just like, I was skin and bones. I didn't care. I did not want to eat that crap. Thank you so much for being here, Minty Cactus. You have a blessed day. Will you be live in the morning? I didn't see you live today, and if you were, I didn't get the notification, so I will definitely have to go back and look. But I got to go watch Michael too. I probably should let everybody go. That way you guys can get stuff done. I know how it is. I know. But will you be live in the morning? And did you go live today? Because if you did, I missed it because I watched MT. You were in there. And then I was watching Okies Eden. I went ahead and did the sauna since I didn't feel very good. I was trying hard to purge whatever's going on with me. And then I did the neti pot. And then I was trying to keep up with everything in here. And then I said, I'm going to go live. So anyway, guys, I don't know if Okies Eden's still live, but check him out. Minty Cactus goes live in the mornings, but sometimes she's gone live at different times. So it's pretty early because she's in Arizona. And so I know that I think it's around 6 my time. So I think you're Central Standard Time too. Oh, you're taking the week off. Okay. All right. Well, you have to do that sometimes. It's necessary. Oh my gosh, guys, that really does smell good. I've made the green split pea soup before, but I didn't add the same stuff to it. This actually smells really, really good. And I'll freeze some of this And hopefully can get the freeze dryer. Yeah, that'd probably be early for you, but you can always catch her replay. She's really cool. She's very cool. I like her. Oh, Cactus, I gotta tell you something. We went to a meeting the other night, and I didn't get a chance to tell you. They're not going to be putting in a data center in my county over yonder. There's not enough water. They don't even have enough water to sustain the people. That's what that meeting was about. And so there's no data center in, and there's a legislator that's putting in new legislation for no more data centers to be built right now. Like there's a moratorium on it. And I'm like, freaking heck yeah. Because the state does not have enough resources and the people don't want it. So anyway, there's a win-win. I thought I'd share that with you. Oh, I am very thankful. We have been fighting hard. So, you know, we're going to fight hard on this property tax. We're going to fight hard to get the right people in. Like I said, we have vetted some of these people that have been fighting with us, that just decided that they're going to run so that they could get in there and make a difference. So that Kendall, the lady that I had on, she was the one that we vetted in, that she's the one trying to stop everything. She is powerful, and she is really doing a lot of good for us. Oh, I know, but they can't build something if they don't have the resources. It has to go through DEQ, which is so corrupt, and it has to go through the county commissioners. Yeah, there's a process, and we the people vote these people. They know that they will be voted out if they go for this, and that they'll be affected too. So it is a win-win. So we're so thankful for that. That won't be built. There's one proposed on some doctor's land, but they've sold the rest of that county out for windmills. And when we went, there were windmills everywhere. Oh, they're horrible. And the little blinking lights, you could just see the blinking lights and the noise from those. And the farmers in there were already like, we don't want data centers. We already got these freaking windmills. So maybe the good part to the windmills, they don't have enough room for the data center unless this doctor give up his land, but then there's not enough water. There's not enough water. They already can't supply the water to the customers now. And the guy that actually works on the water said, heck no, we can't. We don't have enough. There's not enough pipes or resources. We can't even add for any new construction for homes or businesses. So, I mean, we're talking, my county has some rural parts of Oklahoma that don't have very many resources. So you can look up Logan County. That's where I live, and there's a lot of farmland, and it's being taken over by them freaking wind turbines from hell. I'm against them. I'm sorry, I am. I know I'll make people mad, but anyway, I know my numbers are dropping because I'm starting to talk about stuff that nobody wants to talk about. So, all right, God bless y'all. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, and Teresa, I'll see you later tonight. Thank you all for being here, and I hope y'all stay warm. And Teresa, I hope you get your power back on. All right, guys, take care. Oh, I know you are, Teresa. I know you are. I'm vehemently against them.